All right, we are now going to go over how to make the demographic pages in the marketing plan. So we have several here. We have the market overview. I'm going to call this just overview because I don't like that there's market analysis, market overview. Okay, so we have a template here. We have a template here. We have a template here. And we'll just do those 3 pages for now. Okay, so we use a platform called Esri. If you want for now, I can just get you the files that you need, the reports that you need from Esri. That's ESRI. We shouldn't need them for almost any client because we've done their plans before. But new credit unions, we will buy reports for them that give us like demographic breakdowns that help kind of back up what we are putting in the marketing plan. So we have downloaded these. We've downloaded the consumer spending. So this is like how they're using their money, like what people are doing in the area. Market potential. So this is like kind of what we have to work with as far as money in the area. And I'll show you this in just a second. The tapestry segmentation. This is their demographics. Their tapestry is the Esri name for demographics they use. Infographics community summary, that's going to help us complete this overview here. And then they also provide just a sitemap. So I will show you what these look like real quick. So if we go to their marketing plan, I've saved these. And like financial expenditures here, we can see what's the asset, like the value of all their assets, their earnings, liabilities, how much they pay in interest on various products and services. So just interesting stuff there. The finances market potential is like, where are they banking? What kind of products do they have? Either investment or deposit or loans. Just like a ton of info here. How they use, like, do they do online banking? Do they do more paper? Do they wire money? Do they use mobile wallets? Like, all that stuff is in this report. Then we have the tapestry demographics. Now, they used to give you like cute little like if I look here, G1, that's their main one. They used to give you like a little PDF that had like kind of like a profile of people, and now they're doing this like just kind of summarized, which I don't love. I used to like the PDF with all the pictures of people and stuff, but whatever. So looking at this, by the way, if we go to that report that I had pulled up, we can see that their top tapestries are Shared Roots, which is G1. They have them like labeled. Dreambelt K5 and Up and Coming Families G2. So that accounts for what, like 22 or 20, 32, 4, almost 42% of those in Kings County fall into these categories. So it's, we have a sense then of what most people are like in the area, and that can kind of inform the messaging and things like that. Okay, so let's go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to copy my prompt from before where I had it like act as a data analyst because we're analyzing, more data, but I want to have this kind of separate. So, act as chief marketing officer, expert in data analysis, reputation. You can look for trends and see common threads. Also, we're not doing economic data, so you are an expert in interpreting demographic, census, community data. Okay, so we have that. So we will kind of reprompt here. All right, so now I want to give it the template from this page of the community overview. So we're going to start with that one. So let's do share. We're going to download just this page. Okay, so I'm going to go back and say, please review the template for the community or the market overview page in Fast Federal Credit Union's marketing plan. Take note of the format and how things are laid out, etc. Await my next request. Okay, so we're gonna put in that community, or sorry, yeah, this page here, this market analysis, kind of the overview. And it is slowly but surely uploading. In the meantime, I'm going to really quick open the sitemap, and I'm going to screenshot this of Kings County and do a little bit of this. And I'm going to drag this here so that in this nice little area where there is a place for a picture, we can put the sitemap of their county. So I will drag this here and probably want to move this a little bit there. Good enough. Yeah, so that just shows that there. All right, so now, oh my gosh, it's taking forever to upload. Let me try this again. See if starting it over will yield any fast results. Sometimes that's what it takes. Nar. You know what? My internet is slow today, so I'm going to. I don't know why it's on that network. There we go. Okay, so now we're giving it something to look at. We're saying, hey, this is the template. This is how we want things laid out. So we're going to say, while it looks through that, please review the community profile for Fast FCU. Can you pull out the numbers so where applicable, so that I may fill in this template previously uploaded to you. Okay, so we're going to then go in and send it that community infographic that we pulled. So let's see. So it's going to look at the fast numbers and give me the numbers that I need that I can put into this graphic here. Okay, so I'm going to say, just to double check, can you please verify the accuracy of what you have posted here? Because we like to know that. Okay, so at the top, we're going to, these lorums here, we're going to put their dominant tapestry groups. So that's going to be... Again, that's shared roots, dream belt, and up and coming families. So we'll do shared roots, dream belt, up and coming families. Okay, so the dominant, so the main tapestry geographic group is going to be that shared roots, so we'll put that there. Key facts. Okay, total population. Let's look at what it said. 154, 273. So we're just going to fill in what it tells us here. Median home value. $347,867. Need to make these a little smaller. 18. Businesses, there are let's see. Does it have the number of businesses in the county? I don't think that does. We'll see what it comes back with. In the meantime, daytime population is going to be does not include yes, can you please source the number of businesses? Also, did it have the daytime population number? Because I'm not seeing that here, and I thought it did. Okay, well, we have 7,749 businesses, so we'll roll with that. Let me see, I'm going to open up focuses because I also did this for focus. I put something different there. Because we used to have an Esri subscription, which gave us this exact actual infographic, but now we don't have that subscription anymore. So that's why it's in the template, but I really should probably tell this to Chelsea so she can change that. All right, so for focus, we put... labor force participation. Can you give me labor force participation instead of daytime population? Let's see what it gives me there. Okay, 61.3%. Do that. Labor force participation. Can you verify? 61.3%. I don't know that that's in what I sent them, or they're just like pulling that number out of their butt. I mean, I'm just gonna use 65%. It's not really that important. They're not gonna care. Okay. All right. So, why is this doing this? Okay, so we have that. Now we can go back and do median age. So that's going to be, we scroll back up here, median age 33.6. And population growth rate 0.22%. I'm just going to put population growth rate. Median household income is going to be 69,598. Average household size 3.05. Per capita income. Let's see. We'll do net worth instead, because that doesn't have. Okay. Median net worth. Okay. So got that. Now we have what percentage is in what category here. 44.2% white collar. And 33.9 is blue collar. And 22% is services. What percentage own their homes versus rent? 54 own, 44.6 rent. 55.4, 44.6. 55.4, 44.6. Let's see. Did the report have anything about average disposable income? diversity breakdown. I'll do that instead. Can you give me the diversity index as it compares to the California average? Because I'll just, instead of here, we don't have the average disposable. And again, this came from another report that we don't get now. So I'm kind of changing this up for this page. Okay. Diversity index equals 85.1. California average is okay, so this is interesting. So if you randomly select two people in Kings County, there's an 85% chance they're from different racial ethnic groups compared with 73% nation or statewide. So that's interesting. So we're going to put 72.5. And then the top 3 generations, we already had this info. We're going to go back up. Can you give me the generational breakdown based on this report? I just want the top 3 generations based on ages in the report. So I'm asking it to give me the top 3 generations based on the ages in the report because it just breaks down the age. So largest millennials, Gen Z, baby boomers. Gotcha. Oh, well, there you go. Same as whatever the previous report was. All right, so this page is done.